It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from the Coastal Brewing Company, and this is a can of their Dara Dank double IPA. It's a double IPA coming in at 7.7% ABV, 375 milliliter can, sent to me by the wonderful Mick in Australia. Certified Australian independent craft beer. Oh, come on, focus. There you go. Lovely looking can. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice little bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass. Some lovely ingredients. It's just caught my eye on the side of the can. Look at the colour of this beer. Look at the colour of that. Wow. And to top off that wonderful colour, there's a little bit of haze. A little bit of haze that's just made its way now through, all the way through the beer. But look at the colour, the red hue. Deep orange red hue that looks wonderful. Hazy beer with slow moving carbonation, a one finger white head. Let's get the aroma then on the beer. Cool. Wow. Wow. Orange peel, fleshy blood orange, a little bit of grapefruit in there. Smells top class. Top class. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh. Combination, two things that hit me straight away. A combination of grapefruit, lemon, touch of lime, and then a little bit of biscuity malt. But it hit me all at the same time. Lemon, grapefruit, orange peel, biscuity malt. A sweet biscuity malt that comes through. Very interesting beer. It's got good body to it. Really nice body to the beer. A creamy, rich body from the amount of malt in the beer. But that's lifted. That quite heavy, malty body on the beer is lifted by the carbonation. The carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. Look at that. Looks great. Really great. This beer should be drank fresh. I am drinking it fresh. Mick will only send me the freshest beer out there. So I'm no doubt, I haven't even got to look at dates on the side of the can. We'll have a look later on, but I don't even have to bother. I know Mick sends me the freshest of beers. But if you decided to do something crazy, or the beer might have slipped down the back of your fridge or your cupboard and you may lose it for, say, 4 or 5 months, maybe even longer, say 6, 7, 8 months, then I can tell this has the beginnings. This has the beginnings of a great barley wine. The body's there for a barley wine. The malt is there for a barley wine. So what would happen? The hops would drop out over time. The hop presence would keep falling and falling and falling and falling until it really was just a case of you're tasting a load of malt. But you're already tasting a lot of malt in this beer. It's already a very, very well balanced double IPA between that sweet malt and the bitter hops on the back end. I'd be intrigued. I would be intrigued to keep something like this, a can of this. If I had another can, just chuck it in the back of the cupboard for a year and see how good it would be as a barley wine. There's just enough hops. There's just enough hops to be able to pull this one through. Pull it through as a really good double IPA. It's a touch raisiny. It's got a lot of fruit flavour coming through. Orange peel, fleshy blood orange, peppery kind of spiciness on the back end. But then there's that big malt bill at the beginning of the beer that helps carry it through. Quite carbonated as well. I'm not sure if you can hear me. I'm like gurgling and like all sorts going on here. Right. Produced and canned by the Coastal Brewing Company, Dalman Street, Forster, New South Wales, Australia. And here is what I was looking at earlier on. Dara Dank double IPA. A double IPA brewed with loads of Centennial, Columbus, Mosaic and Simcoe hops. 7.7% ABV. So, November 20, drink by July 2021. So, it's very early January. So, if it was like late November, then the beer is only maybe a month, 2 months old max. But then it's got to be drunk by July 2021. I'm going to rate it. Thank you very much again, Mick, for sending me such an amazing beer. A beer that fits the bill. And there's a picture of that. What animal is that? What animal? What bird is that? Beer that fits the bill. Right. Looks good, smells good, tastes good. I'd be massively intrigued with this beer to see how it would turn, how it would change and become a barley wine. But we're not going to do that. I might ask Mick. If he can store one away for himself and tell me what it's like as a barley wine in a year's time. I reckon it'd be pretty intriguing to do that. I like it enough to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!